So, today I'm making a review about Eternity. May not have heard of it. Or you have, I don't really know. I don't think it's quite blockbuster, but it is an original film. And it's made by A24, which is a semi-big studio. So, I think it will make profit, hopefully. But yeah, since most people haven't heard of it, and this is like the first movie I've ever done of this like style. It's a rom-com. I'm gonna give you a brief description. So, Miles Teller's character, Larry. I don't know why I said it like that. He's the better guy. He did fantastic in it. I'm gonna leave references to Fan4stick throughout this entire video. Anyways, he plays this guy, Larry, who has this wife named Joan. Joan is played by Elizabeth Olsen. Anyways, Larry dies. Goes to afterlife, and he needs to decide what is his eternity. And he waits like a week. Not really. He was going to go and give a letter to his wife telling her to go to this eternity with him. But we'll get to that. Yeah. And, Joan, she dies right before he's about to leave. So he catches up with her, and he's like, oh, let's go here. This is where we're going to spend our life together. Then her other husband, who we heard of earlier, named Luke. Now, Luke, I do not like Luke. Freaking Luke. Yeah, Luke died in the war, which I do agree. When you say the war, I don't think you think of the Korean War. But yeah, he died in the Korean War 7 years ago. Sorry. It had to be there. Anyways, and so, basically, Joan is now like, who do I decide to live my afterlife with? And Larry and Luke bicker, and Joan is put through a test of going to whichever afterlife they want to go to. And I'll explain it on the way. Hey, such a good concept. Like, that is a great concept for a film, and they use it really well. I think their whole afterlife system is very unique. The acting is all fantastic. And I really like how it looks. It has great set design. It's also a visually appealing film. Like, it's a good-looking film. But yeah, let's get to now. I'm just gonna talk about like some of the overall things. Also, it was really funny, most of it. Like, there are some really good jokes, like with I kept on talking about the war. I made the joke again that he kept on saying the war. It's like, oh, World War I or II. It's funny. There's a lot of moments that just made me laugh. I'm kind of forgetting a lot of them now, but they were. It's a really funny movie. I mean, it is a comedy, so I suspect it would be funny. Also, it's a rom-com, so the romance is pretty good. I'll say that. And yeah, let's get to it. So, one thing I'd like to say, I'm kind of going in positives because I don't really have too many negatives other than one thing. What's I gonna say? Yeah, why doesn't, like, especially when it's like I pick neither of you and it's just going with Karen. They know what afterlife she's going to. They can just go on the train. But that's besides the point. Also, I do have a thing with the end of the film. It's a little bit weird of like, does she ever get caught? Will she ever get caught? I mean, she's a wanted criminal. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Hey, I really like how it makes you, like, the moral among this film, and, like, especially since you're rooting for Larry, because Larry is our main character, right? He's the GOAT, Larry. And you want him and Joan to be together forever, right? Except Luke is just objectively the better person. Like, they keep on saying he's a perfect person. He's more perfect. He's a better person than Larry. He just is, Luke. But, like, you just, like, don't like him. He got that smugness. He got that hate. He got those hateable features, Like, we don't like Luke. all my homies hate Luke. We like Larry. And yeah, it opens up for a cool thing where it's like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's like, how would you rather pick the perfect person or the person you've stayed with your entire life? It also brings up the moral dilemma of, are you going to be with the person who you've lived your life with, or be with the person and experience what your life could have been? Although I will say, I don't think the choice is too hard. I mean, like, yes, the other guy is a perfect person, and she would want to experience life with him, but, like, the other guy had your kids, you were with him for 65 years, like, it's, like, you've made a whole family with him, you're in love with him, like, this seems like a pretty obvious pick to do, although we do learn that Larry did some manipulative things, and there's the whole thing of Larry was basically the complimentary, where it was the, like, second place. He was always second place to Luke, and I think that's a cool idea. But yeah, I will say I think this is pretty easy. I'm glad that she actually decides in the end that, like, sure, she was technically happiest with Luke, but she was never. But just because you're happy in one moment doesn't mean that's, like, your entire love, and that she still loves Larry more, even though she was objectively happier with Luke. I think that's done really well, and I think it's well shown through the memory tunnels of how it is. It's like Luke never got to go through the development of being married for 65 years and living how a married couple would, but Larry has, which is why he is the better pick, right? Anyways, yeah. Also, I like the side character. Everyone gets a storyline, everyone gets an arc, everyone gets a plot. It's really nice, and it's a really fun film. Like, honestly, I don't have too much to say. I'm saying it's a really good film. It's a really fun film. I highly suggest you watch it. Like, I think it's a really, really good original film. I'm going to give it, like, 9.1 out of 10. It is really good. Some would say fantastic.